In light of everything that's gone on in the past couple of days, the unfolding of the most horrific act that I've seen in my news career, man, I didn't want to do anything. This hit me personally extremely hard, mainly because I was there from the first time the news broke until, I don't know, 8 o'clock that night. You know, when things like this happen, unfortunately they happen. We all want to know why they happen. And I think you can't know why. You can never fully grasp why somebody would go into a school and just point a gun at a child's face and pull the trigger. I mean, Jesus Christ. I would like to just make a note or two about internet response after this. You know, everybody feels like, I think when something like this happens, something of this magnitude happens, you feel so completely out of control. You feel like, well, I want to help everybody that is affected by this. And, you know, you're not always physically able to do that. I think the discussions you see exploding out pretty much after something like this, it can wear on people. This big issue now is gun control the issue, is mental health counseling the issue. Was this kid autistic? Then you have the people say, well, shit happens on the other side of the world too, and blah, blah, blah. You know, everybody's got their own little piece, and they're bringing their own little piece in. And it's easy to forget in this digital world that we live in that it's all right to have your own personal reflection on it. You don't have to necessarily Facebook and tweet everything. You don't have to, but it happens. Everybody does it for the most part. A lot of people do. That's totally fine. I'm not against anybody discussing it. I'm not against anybody wanting to bring their own personal beliefs to the table. That's fine. We can have discussions about that. What I see and where I have to step back and not deal with this crap is when I see a sense of arrogance about your belief system and holier than thou sort of mentality. It's almost as if people are saying, why didn't they just listen to my ideas? Then this shit wouldn't have happened. Ugh. That's the sense I get. They're obviously not saying my idea is better, but that's the kind of attitude that social media allows people to have. I don't know the answer to this issue. I don't know what the core issue that we need to focus on as a country. I don't know. I don't think anybody has that answer because it's an amalgamation of things and a whole bunch of stuff that clearly set this like, you want to call him a guy, but he's not. Like, only like a fucking monster has the fucking balls to do that. My God, it's still just like, what in the world? God. You know, people ask you, like, well, like, what do you think about it? Like, what am I supposed to think? I think what I think. And I think this is horrible. You know, sometimes in the face of a tragedy, you know, sometimes maybe words don't need to be said. Sometimes just silent reflection may be enough to help you push past and live your life. Not saying forget about everybody, you know what I mean. I'm just saying we all gotta go our own course in life, I guess, sometimes. I don't think I want to do news anymore, I'll tell you that much. Shit, man. Here's a poem that I wrote. It has nothing to do with anything. Here we go. I don't like Justin Bieber. His fan base makes me sick. They kiss his ass and give you sass if you call him a prick. He's not a better person than you or I or the rest. Yet singing songs and carrying on qualifies him as the best? How is he an inspiration? He's famous, that is all. From what I've heard, and this is absurd, he's not even that tall. Oh, Bieber, I don't get you. You're quite the mystery. Despite your fans screaming all they can, you'll be a blip in history. I hope that lightened the mood. I know this is kind of one of these walk and talks, lie on my nicely made bed and talk, So I'm gonna go and go have a drink with the Archfiend. I'm not even kidding. I'll see you later, bitches.